Where did I stop? Even on social media, people need content designs. If a copywriter creates stuff for you, you will need a graphics designer if you don't know how to design. You need someone to create the design for you. You need someone to put this thing into creativity, into designs that will appear so beautiful. You know, things capture our eyes first. If your work cannot get our attention, we cannot stare at it for 3 seconds, we are most likely not going to read whatever you have written there. We want to see a captivating picture, and this is the job of a graphic designer. And God did not create some people to become graphic designer. They learned how to do it. So you as a person, if you want to, you may not have any knowledge about graphics, but if you decide that this is what you want to do, you know, God has blessed me. Like over the years, I have just been blessed. And with all my micro graphics that I've been doing, people come to me and pay me and say, oh, can you create this? Can you do this? And I'll show you a slide of things I've done in the past. And I charge them for it. I make money from these things. And it was just until this year that I got a laptop. So it has been with my phone. I've been using some app. I used Canva. I used Pixel Lab to do all of the designs that I've been doing. So I said here that you can start with your smartphone. Create smartphone graphics. Last year, I created logos, templates, highlight covers on Instagram, and I got paid. Highlight cover, I was charging like 3,000 naira. If 10 people should meet me in a month for highlight cover, that is 30,000 naira. The highlight cover will not take me 1 hour to create for one person. I did all of that with my smartphone. Yes, you can. If you want to take it further, you can then learn professional graphics design. You don't need to pay anyone. Everything is on YouTube. Most of the things I learn, like 80% of them, I learn them on YouTube, because a lot of people, YouTube is a platform where people also upload their videos and they make money. So they don't care. They will ditch out that knowledge for you for free on YouTube, because they want you to come and view so they can make money. So take advantage of this free stuff that they are offering you. Take advantage of it. Check out samples of trendy designs and make up your mind to learn how to do it. You can earn up to 100K or more monthly. I had to put it at 100K because I'm trying to just be calm. Is it calm? I don't know the proper word to use now, but you can earn so much from graphics. You can. So you can do smartphone graphics, like I said. Maybe you don't have a laptop. You don't have to say, oh, let me get that money to buy a laptop. Nah. Use your phone. Canva. If you pay for if you use the pro version of Canva, you can do a lot. And the paid version is just, I think, about 3,000 naira or 2 something. And you will do a lot with it. Even with the free Canva version, you will still do a lot. Just go and learn. Maybe if Canva is the platform you want to use for this, your stuff, maybe you don't have a laptop. So I'm going to go further to tell you that you can go on YouTube and learn how to use Canva to create a flyer, how to use Canva to create a logo, how to use Canva to do maybe a book cover, how to use Canva to do a banner design. Everything, how to use Canva for your social media post. Learn all of these things. Learn it. This is like the easiest thing for Canva, and there are people who are looking for it. If you go to Trisha's page, Trisha Biz on Instagram, go and see those are posts. Those are things you can do with Canva. If you go to Digital Biz Lab, the new template I've been using, I'm using Canva for all of it. And these are things currently, it is that kind of post, this carousel post is what is trending currently. And a lot of business people, especially the coaches, they need someone who can do stuff like that for them. So if any of all this skill is your thing, if it is yours, if you find the one you want to go into, don't wait for people to come to you. Write a proposal to people. Write a proposal to Digital Business and tell us that, oh, I want to be in charge of creating all your graphics. I am excellent when it comes to creating graphics. You may not have proof to show me, but then you're telling me, okay, I want to do a 1 week free work for you. Be ready to offer free work. Be ready, be ready, be ready. Because it is when you offer it for free in the beginning that people can then see, oh, this person is good. Or I am someone that can refer people if I know how good you are. I can tell more people about you. So, and then you start getting more people. Word of mouth will be spreading and you're getting more clients. So, the next slide, where do you get your clients? Social media, like I said, a lot of people need social media graphics content. On Fiverr also, I've talked about Fiverr before, and other freelancing websites. So you can search where are the other platforms that I can, if we have time by the end of this class, we'll do some practicals. I'll go to Google and share my screen with you so you can also see how I'm going to search for some of these things and learn some of them. So how do you start? Learn first. Everything starts with learning. Give yourself time to learn on YouTube. Practice. Render free services to get feedback from people. Set up your page and sell. Set up your page. It could be on Instagram, it could be on Facebook, it could be a website, it could be on Fiverr, it could be on another freelancing platform. If you can be in more than one platform, it's fine. You don't need monetary capital, just your phone, your data, and the hunger for success. You see that thing called the hunger for success. If you don't have it, you get discouraged. So the next slide is samples of my product. Samples of logo and templates that I did with my smartphone. So the first line, you can see the F and D, you can see the BB. Sorry about that, my network. Let's continue. Network, you can't do this to me. I am excellent when it comes to creating graphics. You may not have proof to show me, but then you're telling the screen with you so you can also see how I'm going to search for some of these things and learn. Render free services to get feedback from people. Set up your page and sell. You see that thing called the hunger for BB, you can see the Alpha Ladies Room. You know, these are stuff that I created with my phone and I got paid. I was paid, oh, I think some people paid me 3,000, some paid me 5,000 to create all this logo for them. I was using a free app on my phone. I did not have a laptop. So your phone is not a disadvantage. And the next line, you see employee page manager. I did that with Pixel Lab app. The next one I did with Canva, the other one with Canva, the last one with Pixel. You know, these are things you just, sometimes when I need money, let me just say this, when I need money, I'm not looking at who will I call to come and dash me money. I'm looking at what can I create right now and sell right now. There was a time I needed money, maybe last month, I think. If you're on my WhatsApp, you would see I did an explainer video for Digital Biz Lab, 1 year long video like that. And someone just saw it immediately and said, can you do for me? I said, yes. So, and she paid me 5,000 and see me see free money. Something I just did on a website. Paid me 5,000. I did it sharp for her and sent to her. You know, I create a lot of things. I am limitless when it comes to using my brain. I am limitless. We're still moving. What number are we? Number 3, I guess. So if graphics is your thing, you already know what to do. Go and do more research on this thing. Go and do more research, more free. So when you have consumed enough free material, then you can say, okay, let me pay to upgrade. I was doing my stuff on Instagram, growing pages for people. But when it was time to pay Steve Harris 150K, I paid. I didn't say, oh, I'm not going to pay, but because I knew I'd already made some money. It's not as if I'm borrowing money to come and take a course when I'm not making money. I was making money. So start making money and then you can take free and paid classes to upgrade. So for example, you start with a smartphone, you are very committed to it, you start making money, you save up, you get a laptop, and then you say, okay, let me pay someone to teach me for 2-3 weeks how to do professional graphics. So number 4 skill, moving on. I hope you are really enjoying this class. Drop a comment for me if you are. Drop a comment, drop a comment, drop a comment. Should I play your music? I will very soon. So number 4 is website design. Most of the skills, there are things you must have heard, but I really hope they will make a different sense to you this time. And most of them, there are things I have done and made money from. That's why I want to tell you about it, because I have seen the future of it. Just that, how do I spread my eggs in different baskets? And it's somehow for me. And that's why I need you to learn this, because I said something that for most of the people here, we may have to have a contract, have a deal where you offer your skill to my customers. You come in to collaborate with Digital Biz Lab if you're good. For example, you say, oh, you're very good web designer, you're this, you're that. We can collaborate. And so let's talk about website design. Website design. One of my goals for 2020 was to build a website for my agency, which is Digital Biz Lab. The lockdown gave me the opportunity to do it. I started and I finished it. I knew nothing about website design. I bought a course on it, but 70% of the success of the website design process was from YouTube, because I listened to the course, but it was not so detailed enough. So I knew I had to visit YouTube and learn. And it wasn't so easy, but because I was determined to create that website before the lockdown would end, even though the website is not super perfect, but I am proud of myself that I did that. I didn't pay anybody. And after this class, I'm going to learn more about this UV and UX, UI design. I think that's it, right? If you're a designer. So it's possible to be a website designer without going to a physical school. I don't believe in this physical school. I don't believe in you sitting down for somebody to teach you. No, I believe you can be self-taught. But if you're not that kind of person, you can start, and you can also, if you have money, you can pay people. But me, I love self-education. I teach myself a lot. I consume materials. Oh God, if it was a sin, my sin for them big. People charge as much as 50,000 to 100,000 per website. Yeah, they do. They do. And as a web designer, you may not spend up to that amount, up to half of that amount to get the job done. It is a skill that is in demand. Right now, people want to have websites. And see, if you're already a web designer, you're like, I beg, it's not easy to get customer. You don't know what you're doing. Trust me, you don't. You don't know how to package your idea. You don't know. You just have a skill and you are so lazy. No, sorry, not lazy. You are so relaxed, thinking, oh, I have the skills, so let people come to me. Oh, no. It is a competitive world. People will not just come to you. You have to make us realize, even though we know we need it, you have to wake us up and tell us that you need this. You can't take the risk of another stuff like COVID happening again without you having a website that is your own, where you put your product. If it's someone who is on social media selling, you tell them social media is not a permanent place. Tomorrow they can disable your account and you have nothing. You have to start from square one. Can you now start with a website and be pushing traffic from this your social media platform to the website? You can go further to tell these people that, okay, I can tell you how to push your social media traffic to your website. So as a website designer, you're not just designing, you're learning more. You're learning more so that you can have upper hand over all the other people who are website designer. As a social media manager, I want to learn more. There's something I'm working on, like something so big that I want to do for all my clients. And in the month of June, between the first 2 weeks, I should have been done and send them the proposal of this great idea that will lift their business. I know this is something as social media managers, they are not yet doing it. Oh, I am introducing it and it is giving me an upper edge over others. So as a website designer, every other person is creating website. What is your upper hand? You are a website designer that will teach them how to push their social media traffic to their website. Your website designer who will teach them how to have a website that they will not be cobweb. When your website is not useful, when people are not using it, cobweb will start rising from everywhere. So you're telling them that your website, no, it's going to be busy. You're a website designer, you're telling them that I'm also going to teach you how you can, this search engine optimization, blah, blah, blah. You're going to teach them how they can appear on the search engine as one of the top people there. So you're not limiting yourself to just that your website skill. I don't like that. I like it when people are ready to learn. What's that English word again that they use? Cannot remember. But just be ready. Just be ready to learn more, to offer more. Value will bring you money. And then you will not charge what other website designers are charging. And they will see the difference why you're charging, the reason why you're charging that amount, why you're charging something different. Fine. So I have in my next slide the website I created for my agency, Digital Biz Lab. So this is it. I'm just going to play this stuff for you. Just a quick video to show you. Yeah. I'm proud of what I did, though it may not be so perfect. I love it. So that's it. I created this. I learned how to create it. I was self-taught, and at the early stage, I asked some people some questions, and thanks to them, they gave me answers. But I knew I don't have to ask forever and ever because these are things they paid also to learn. They don't have to be teaching out their knowledge for free. And since I wasn't ready to spend money, I had to make YouTube my teacher. So let's move on to the next on the list. Yeah, I have social media management. Social media management. This is me right here. This is the pretty girl talking. Yeah. Am I full of myself? No, I'm not. I'm just confident. I just know who I am, and I tell people every time. So you're not gonna tell me why I'm not. So, as much as this is a skill in demand, social media management, there are social media managers who are not getting any clients. This is so because they've not understood the business. It's not so difficult. It's not. Learn from the right people. Follow the right people. Have the right mentors. Aspire to be like the right people that are getting results. To become a good social media manager, you have to know this. That one, you need a smartphone, a good one. You can use the phone you have, but at least a good phone. You need to focus on one or two platforms to start. Maybe you're starting with Instagram and Facebook, or you're starting with Twitter and LinkedIn, or you're starting with, I think these are the four popular ones I know. Sorry, I have to take water. Welcome back to my channel. So you have to focus on at least one or two platforms for a start. You must understand the platform very well. You cannot be a social media manager and not know 90% of Instagram, at least, or Facebook, depending on the platform you choose to be a manager on. So you must know more than the majority of the people using that platform. People should not know Instagram more than you. People should not know Facebook more than you, and you say you are a Facebook manager. No. You must be ready to offer valuable content. You are a manager. A lot of people just post I'm a social media manager, and all they have on their page is follow for follow, follow for follow. What are you teaching out? What do people you're not giving us reasons to come and use your social media management service. You have to prove it. You have to give us good content. You have to be original. You have to be out there. Especially with content, you have to offer valuable content, posting it and teaching people how to um, sometimes you can teach out content on how they can go about selling on the platform, how they can go about not getting blocked on the platform, how they can, a lot of things about that platform. Teach them. You have to teach out valuable content. You must learn how to sell as a social media manager. I am still trying in that area, and I'm learning every day. Sales is a continuous stuff. Create content and grow the social media handle. You must learn how to create content. You must learn how to grow. A lot of people, when they come and they need a social media manager, because they don't have followers. So you can't be a social media manager and say you don't know how to grow their followers for them. You can't be a manager and say, I know sabi content to Gbamio. What is that one? You have to know how to create content. You have to know how to sell. Oh, you want to manage my page? How do we sell the product? At least know something. Know something about sales. Know something. If not, your clients will get tired. God has been great. I've worked with some clients for more than a year, some very good people. And one of such people is Axdams. She's one of my bragging rights. Yeah. I've been managing our Axdams Wellness Institute for more than a year. Okay, not really more than a year. This month makes it 1 year. Yeah. So you can learn on YouTube, or you can pay me to teach you social media management. So this is the only area where I think I can deliver and over deliver when it comes to social media management. And every day I keep learning new things and putting to work. And I'm not someone that hoards knowledge. If you're my friend and you're a social media manager and you're close to me, you should notice that I don't hide my knowledge. When I see something I want to share with you, like, have you tried this out? It will help us, or it will help us grow. Once I can test your spirit and see that you're a free person and I am close to you, I can share my knowledge. So if you want to learn, you can go to YouTube as usual to learn for free, or this time if you have money you can pay me. I charge 20,000. But then if I have a lot of people who want to learn social media management, note, if you are in this class, I'm not saying everybody should come and learn it. No, it will be useless. Like, if you know truly that you've been on social media and you think, oh, I can do it, when you see people doing it, you see yourself doing stuff like that. A lot of people have paid to learn social media management, and later they say, oh no, this is not my thing. That's because they just saw someone doing it. Don't just be moved because you saw someone doing it. Come to a conclusion that I want to go into this. It is one thing for me to teach. It is another thing to see the people I've taught doing well. And if they are not doing this thing that I have taught them, it hurts my heart. It breaks my heart so much. I'm not after taking your money. I'm after you succeeding in whatever I'm teaching you. That is my bragging right. That, can you see that girl? Can you see that person? There's a big girl. She runs Delta State Beauties on Instagram. The Delta Beauties. She was one of the people who took my class last year for page management, and then she started offering the service, and she has grown so big. And whenever I view her status, I'm clapping for myself, like, yeah, you taught this girl something, taught her how to manage pages, and she's doing so well. And that is my joy, to see the people I've taught doing well, doing better than me. If you know me, I don't compete with people. I don't compete. The sky is so big. Once we get there, we can all be flying. So just be determined and give yourself time to grow as usual. Then I think we can You already know who you're to offer your skill as a social media manager to. There's people, business people, even offline. You can go to people you know, and that's your area, that's your worry, that's your Lagos, that's your in Ghana. You see people there that they have big stores, they have big businesses, but they are not on social media or they are not active. You go to them and say, you send a proposal, I compose the well-written stuff, telling them what you can do, and what you will charge them. If you're led, you can tell them, I will do a 1 week free stuff for you. But it's not for everybody though. But then you are proposing to them, and a lot of them will buy it if it is well written, and if you can sell your idea. There's something about selling. Everybody must be a salesperson, because whatever skill you're choosing to go into, you will sell it. So you have to, when you've learned how to do the skill, how to deliver, you have to now start taking courses on sales. Dan Locke is a very good person. Grant Cardone is these two people. You can learn sales from them and you'll be bubbling. Yeah. So let's move on to the next skill. I have here SEO expert and ad expert. The search engine optimization I talked about earlier when I was talking about website design. This can just be your field. You help people be on the top of the search engine. You help them run effective adverts on any platform. You tell them, I can run an ad on YouTube for you. I can run an ad on Instagram. I can run an ad on Twitter. I can run an ad on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Pinterest. Whatever it is, you can. This can just be an area you want to focus on. Me, I'm looking for someone that will even teach me how to run Google Ads. But I'll have to go and learn on YouTube first. Is when I think I'm not learning very well, then I can pay someone. So SEO simply means search engine optimization. It's a unique and tactic used, is a technique and tactic used to increase the amount of visitors to a website by obtaining a high ranking placement in the search results page of a search engine, including Google, Bing, Yahoo, and other search engine. The popular one here is Google. So if you want your people have created website, fine. But when we go on Google to search something, we search for skincare in Lagos, they still don't pop up. And you have a skincare website. So let me tell you something. Oh, sweet Holy Spirit, I love you. If you are into SEO business, you go to Instagram and you see a particular person. The person's name is, for example, is Niger Branchik, is Tricia Bees. They are reigning on Instagram. They are reigning on Facebook. And then you go to Google and then you search for them and then you cannot find them. And then you write a proposal to tell them, I can make your name appear number 1 or appear as one of the top 10, appear on the first page when they search for business coach, when they search for sales expert. I can make your name appear there, Salma. I am an SEO expert. You're giving them a proposal. You don't have to wait for customers. You already know the people who need. These are people who on Google now, you cannot find them. You cannot see them there. And they are reigning somewhere else. So even if they are not reigning, you're going to them that these people, they can pay you. But then they don't know that there is a way for them to appear at the top of the search engine. You're telling them that, yes, it is possible. A very convincing copy. Maybe you employ someone who is a copywriter to do it for you. So copywriters, can you see your skill coming to play here? Yeah. So people are creating websites daily. You can help them rank high in the search engine. It's a service that is in demand. Trust me, all the skill I'm talking about here, I know these things for sure. I've seen people making money. Maybe the after class mails that I'll be sending to you, I'll do like a breakdown telling you about all these skills and people you can go and search, people you can go and research on who are doing so well. But don't wait until I send that email to you. I may not do it, but I'll do a lot after class follow up with you, because I don't want the class to. Sorry, my network.
Let me share the screen again. Okay, can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, can you raise your hand so I can see? Okay, okay. Thank you. Let's continue.
The growth here I want to. So you can also become an expert in social media ad, Facebook, YouTube, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You go into ad full time. There's money there. Forget what did I write there? Okay. To get started, you can learn how SEO works, learn how to run effective ad on the above mentioned social media platform. You need a good phone and maybe a laptop. No, yeah, you will. So that's it for that. Can we move on to the seventh skill? We're progressing. Yeah, we have. Oh, dear Lord, I love you. So the seventh digital skill in demand is smartphone photography. Somebody says smartphone photography. I hope this class is helpful. I really hope that I will see at least.
So network is affecting me badly, or badly. Holy Spirit, this cannot happen. You know how to pray fire, fire, fire. You should pray fire on MTN's head at this time. So let's continue.
I really hope that I will see at least one person after this class in 6 months' time who will tell me, "Faith, thank you. I made 100K, or I've started making 100K monthly, 200K monthly from 6 months' time."
Let me unmute your mic so you can let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so let me.
Month time who will tell me, "Faith, thank you. I made 100 from photography." I hope this class is helpful. I really hope that I will see at least one person after the class 6 months time who will tell me, "Thank you. I made it."
I can hear you.
Or I've started making 100K monthly, 200K monthly from what my high school. That's all I'm looking to hear. That's all. That's sincerely, that is my desire, to see that you are making money, and secondly, to hear that you are helping people. It doesn't stop at making money. It continues. You have to help people, and especially you have to give to the body of Christ. I will tell you a lot about that part. It is. Oh, let us continue, Sha. So number 7 is smartphone photography. Smartphone photography, yeah. This is one of the easiest skills ever. Have I said that before? I mean,
You people should pray fire on MTN's head. Oh, I don't know what's happening, and it's showing me 4G. Oh, maybe I need 5G. Okay, so let's continue. I'm sorry about all this break. I'm sorry.
especially you have to give to the body of Christ. I will tell you a lot about that part. It is. Oh, let us continue, Sha. So number 7 is smartphone photography. Smartphone photography, yeah. This is one of the easiest skills ever. Have I said that before? I mean, it's just about taking pictures with your smartphone. Most of the business people, online do not know how to take good pictures. Like, I've complained a lot to my clients that these products are not fine. I cannot use these pictures. And thanks to God that I know about it, I know how to edit these pictures. So most time I work on pictures, but there are some of these pictures that are beyond repair. Like, I just cannot edit them. People are in your city, your customers are in your city. Business people, you know them on Instagram, you see them, you see that their pictures are not doing well, they are in the same place with you. Why don't you pick a day and say, oh, this day I'm just going out to meet at least 10 people that have jobs on Instagram and are in my location, and to tell them that I've seen your page and your pictures are not doing so well. I believe if you have very good pictures, better pictures, they can convert faster. And then you're showing them samples of pictures that you have snapped. Mind you, you have to go with proof of your work to show them, or you're telling them, I can do a free sample for you. That's if you don't have any samples so far. Just snap. Is it not a phone? Did you use credit to snap it? Just snap. And then you set up a page, you start promoting and telling people, showing your before and after. This was how she used to snap. This is now when she's using our service. This is the result she's currently getting. Oh, yeah. I'm a smartphone photographer, not a professional one though. Master product photography. I said yes, they are in your city. Be the go-to person. Master product photography and smartphone editing. If you want to do smartphone photography, you have to learn how to edit. Mind you, I'm not bringing out skills that will require so huge capital. That's why I streamlined this one to smartphone photography, not this camera. You don't need a camera. This same phone you have, you can use it to do so much. And the phone should just have a better camera that's better than the client's camera. And then you start earning, not really better than the client's camera. There was a day I was snapping for a client, and it was even our phone I ended up using because her camera was kind of better. But the thing is, she does not know how to snap. So I was still the one, doing the job. You can even be borrowing your brother's phone, that your brother that have that iPhone that has three small paracetamol at the back. Hey, you can use it. Maybe if you want to snap yourself, you will borrow. Pay their transport, let them follow you to go and meet that client, to use that phone. Once people see how determined you are, they'll make sacrifices for you. Trust me, they will. First of all, you have to show them your determination. You have to show them proof of how serious you are. And you see that they'll start helping you because everyone wants to associate with a successful person. When they see that you are in that line of becoming successful, they will assist you. They will. Who need your service? Product-based businesses. People who sell products, they sell shoes, they sell bags, they sell whatever it is they sell food. Oh man, yes, you have to go and snap for them. Let me take water. Okay, thank you. Where can you meet these people? They are on social media. Oh, how many social media businesses do we have? Streamline it to people in your location. You're in Delta State. We're in Delta State. You are in Warri. So people in Warri, you can use hashtag to search for them. You can use, just look for pages. Okay, Delta State Beauties. She showcases people who are vendors in Warri, in Delta, women in Port Harcourt. She's there. Lagos, she's there. What are you doing with these pages? You can get people in your state, and then you sell to them, sell your service to them. I'm a smartphone photographer. This is my profile. These are people I've worked with. These are the pictures I've taken. This is the result these people have been getting. Let's move on. Where can you meet them? Social media. If you snap and edit one photo for 100 naira, if a client gives you 50 products to snap, I think that's 5,000, right? 10 will be 1,000. Yeah, that's 5,000. It won't take you more than 3 hours to snap it. Yes, I've done it before, so I know what I'm saying. If you have 2 clients, one day I went to my staff, went to say a mall to snap for a client. If you have 2 clients for the day, if you are hardworking, yes, you can get 2 clients every day. That's 10K and over 200K a month just using your phone to take pictures. You are not selling products, you are not selling anything, you are just a photographer snapping pictures. So what you need to get started: a good phone, editing apps. You have to know the apps. There is this Snapseed. There are good apps that maybe when I'm doing after class emails, I'll tell you about them. We're going to have a very interactive email session where I ask you what is it you ask a question, and if it's a question I have answered to, I will send a mail to you. I'm going to send a mail once a week. If it is very urgent, I may have to do 2, but I think once a week is fine. So you need a good phone, you need editing apps, you need props. Props are just like the background where you snap, so it won't cost you much to get them. You need a tripod stand. If it is optional, When I snapped for my client, I didn't use it, but if you can see this image here, you can see they use a stand to hold the phone, but I didn't use a stand. I was holding the phone and snapping. My team member Jemima was the one holding the prop, and no, that's not. Is that the prop? I beg me, I don't know again, but my clients had the stuff, so she was holding it. I was placing the shoe on it and just snapping it, and everything came out so well. So I wrote here that you have to learn on YouTube, learn very well, extensively. So I'll move on to the next slide. These are samples of products that I snapped with my phone. No, can you see these shoes that are so fine? I used my phone, my Samsung S8, then my Boko phone. I didn't tell you people the latter part. I sold the phone for 10,000 naira because I knew if I take it home, there'll be nothing. So, Biko, give me 10,000. Let me use it to clear the debt first. And good news, I've paid how many percent out of the debt? I think I've paid about 40% of the debt. So I've cleared it because I don't know how to borrow. So, and I'll be paying the balance. So these are pictures I took with my phone. I wrote here that on this very day, we called the photographer and she charged us 300 per shoe. That's 30K for 100 pairs. Imagine making 30K in one day. And my client said on the phone, Thief, I should pay this amount to you. For, I think, was it 300 or 500 save that she charged? And it was just too much. Okay, I think it was 300, which was about the amount was just too high. And so within this, I was just the one who snapped it. I snapped these pictures and they came out so fine, like you won't believe. You think these are studio pictures, blah blah blah. So it's smartphone. What I'm telling you is possible. It is possible. So at this point, can we have a 1 minute music break? I'm gonna play you a song. I'm not telling you the title. So for 1 minute, just listen to this song and we will be back. Okay.
Sorry, we're not listening to any song. We'll continue the class now.
Hey, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that song, okay?
Someone is saying I love music.
And it is email list builder and email marketing. Hey, this thing has been in existence for long, and somehow it has been in demand though. But now more eyes are opening. Okay, so you filled the form to participate in this class. That is a landing page, and then I got your email. That is my email list. So I got emails from, I got how many people registered? 196 people registered for this class. And so that is just me building my list automatically. Now I have your 196 emails.
together. So if I have something I want to communicate very urgent, I can quickly just send a mail, and I know that, okay, at least 10%, 20% of these people will see this stuff that I want to communicate. So let me read what I wrote here. Before the existence of social media, email was there, and it has been there. It is still there. Email is one of the most effective marketing strategies. Currently, businesses are looking to expand their email list. A lot of people now, they are hearing coaches saying, oh, build a list, build email list. Instagram is not a permanent platform, but when you have the emails of people, you know they are yours forever. You can sell to them. You can do all of your marketing. Even now, Instagram algorithm will not allow people sell what they want to sell. You end up having 10K followers and just 200 people are seeing and liking your post. It is somehow, but when you have emails, you know, if you have value to deliver to your email contact, you are certain that at least 50% of these people read your mail and then they take action. So email list building, it is something you can sell to people. It is something that doesn't require so much, how do I put it? So much effort. Should I use that word? I don't know. But what did I write here? Businesses are looking to expand their email list. They need people who are good at it. This could be your opportunity. Learn how to set up email marketing. Learn the following. Okay, so then I listed it. Learn how to create and set up MailChimp. MailChimp is the most, like, one of the popular email marketing platform where you can collect people's email. You can create a landing page for them. You can send them mails, create survey, you know, a lot of things you can do. Send a postcard via MailChimp. So this is something you should learn. Learn how to create landing pages. These things might sound strange to you. Don't worry. Don't panic. Don't feel like, oh God, all these things that Faith has been talking about, I don't have an idea. I don't expect you to have an idea. But when you go and learn, when you go to YouTube, you will be so amazed. And also, I pray that the Holy Spirit will, in this class, help you see that these things are possible and help you see your place, help you see yourself doing some of these things and making cool cash from them. So I said, learn how to create landing and sign up pages, how to send compelling emails. So if email, okay, so I was in a free class handled by someone I know on Sunday, and she's someone who sets up email list for you. She doesn't help you grow your list. She doesn't give you anything. She'll just set it up for you. So that is still something. You just do the setup, like the MailChimp setup, and tell them, okay, you're ready to go. You create a tutorial video and tell them how to take charge, how to continue using.
Most people and most businesses.
The email platform. This is value you are creating. Just imagine when COVID hit the world, the COVID scam though. a lot of people, shops were forced to close. Yeah, they were forced to close. And just imagine if you had a shop and then maybe you sell food and you've already been able to collect, or maybe, I don't know, whatever it is you do, you've been able to collect 10,000 emails of your customers, people that has ever visited your outlet. And now COVID is on and you want to sell, you're doing home delivery, you're delivering to their homes. Do you know that when you send a mail, even if it is once a week to your 10,000 people, you are sure that 1,000 will see it. So imagine 1,000 people patronizing you. So email list building, it is a necessity. It is a skill in demand. If you know how to market, I've been talking about you knowing how to sell. You have to know how to sell your value to people, to the people who need it. They know they need it. Now you just have to make them see that you need it now. It is urgent. You must have email list. You have to show them proof of people that are using email marketing to win. It is the most effective strategy, trust me. And I've already started building mine. And one of the ways to build your email list is to give out free values. Everybody would drop their email for a free stuff. You didn't care about dropping this email when I said it's a free class. Oh, it's not email. Let me go and sign up, and that's it. If it is free and it is valuable, so it has to be free and it has to be something of value if you're starting to build your list. Later on, when you grow, you can build your list without teaching out free values. But for this stage, so I'm teaching you this to tell others. If you go to YouTube, oh Lord, you will see a lot about email marketing. You know, before I could send all these mails I sent to you, I went to watch, how do I send the compelling mails? How do I make people read my mail? How do I get a compelling subject? What do I need to know to make the subject of my mail catchy? And you see some of, there was a mail I said, the devil has failed. You know, this is me practicing email marketing. I want to really go into it. I want to be using it to communicate with people, because truly the Instagram stuff you see, it is not our own. But your email list, it is yours. You have the emails to yourself. You can always download your list and have it saved in your phone. Yeah, you can. So I said I use this free class to start building my email list, and now I have over 190 subscribers. I created a free landing page, which is the page where you signed up. If I didn't want to do it myself, I would have paid 5 to 10K to get it done. No jokes. Yes, people charge that high and even more to help you set up your email marketing platform so you can take over, to just create that landing page for me and just to get started. You know, if I didn't know anything about it, I would see it as a very big thing. That is the mystery, because something that you don't know, why don't you know it? Because you think, oh, it's so big or it's so difficult to learn. But then someone else is doing it so easily, so easy, so simple. Like when I did this email stuff, it was not difficult. I was like, so why haven't I started all this while? You know, I started at a time, maybe 2018, and I stopped. So I'm like, I can do this, I can do it, and I have to keep doing it. And thank God I have all of you here who I can send mails to, good mails that you can learn from and then grow from there. I plan to even have 2 separate lists, one for my business, then another one for this stuff, one for Digital Biz Lab, because it's quite a different kind of thing we do there. And this one is for another stuff. So if email list building, email marketing is your thing, don't hesitate. You have to start now. You have to. It's not so difficult, and I hope you can see it from where I'm seeing it from. I did it, and you can do it. And so I've said if email marketing is your thing, next slide. You need a smartphone. You need a laptop. That's not all the time though. You can set everything up with a laptop and then you use your phone most of the time to do whatever you want to do. You can get clients on social media. All these coaches, most of them, they don't have email list. Go and meet them. It's time to start building your list. I am a professional email marketing expert. I can help you set up your email marketing account, and then you take over. The setup is going to cost you 10K, a one-off payment. Once you pay, that's it forever. You have access to me to always come to ask me questions. I'll provide a tutorial video for you on how to, do you know you can also do you can combine videos on YouTube that are helpful, that will be helpful to them. Since you're doing the setup, for example, if you want to just be doing setup, you can put videos together on how to write a compelling mail, how to write a mail for sales, how to write, and then you tell them that when I set up the account, I will provide you materials that will teach you how to be effective with email marketing. You got these materials for free, and now you're giving it to them. And then they are seeing that, that person, once he helps you with your email setup, he will also teach you how to use the platform and how to grow your email list. So a lot of things are available for free on YouTube, on Google, on social media that you should start taking advantage of. You should. There is absolutely nothing that I can think of that I if I want to get the answer to it, that I will not get it. Like anything physical. Anything physical. Someone has thought about it, someone has written about it, someone has done a video about it. Yeah. So you can also sell on Fiverr, other freelancing platforms. So let's move on to the 9th skill. Number 9, we have, we're almost done, video marketing. So we have video marketing as the 9th skill. The 9th skill. What is video marketing? It is simple. And this is something I've also done. So it's not amazing to know that I've done almost all the skills. I think not even almost. I've done all. Okay, apart from the SEO, I think that's the only thing that I've not done. Yeah, that's it. And I'll do it very soon. You'll hear from me. So video marketing is you using videos to promote and market your product or service, increase engagement on your digital and social channels, educate your consumers and your customers, and reach your audience with a new medium. This is video marketing. It is one creative way for you to sell also. It is a skill that will always be in demand. You can use your phone for some video editing and your laptop for some. Know the mobile apps needed for video marketing. That's what I wrote here. So sometimes you use your phone. So I'm going to show you a video I did with my phone and a video I did with my laptop. I talked about a video that I was paid 5K to do for someone. So that is that yellow stuff you can see by the side there. And video marketing, a lot of people, every business needs video marketing. There's a client that pays me just to do one simple video, one simple in-short video that doesn't even take me 10 minutes. She used to pay me to do it for her. I've told her don't pay me. She said no, that I'm doing something, so I have to. She has to pay. And I'm like, okay, if you insist, you can pay, because I didn't see it as anything. There are sometimes I can be too nice, like, don't pay me, this thing doesn't mean anything. And so small businesses, they need videos. They want you to be able to present their product in a different way for people to see. They're tired of just posting pictures. If you can get creative with videos, learn how to, what you need to do if video marketing is your thing. Go and see how have people been able to sell products with videos. How can you advertise, market your product with a video? Go and type it on YouTube. You will see answers. How can you what are the different type of videos to use in business? You can see explainer video. You can see, you see different type of videos. And let me show you this video here. This first one, that's blue. So I don't think it has, okay, it has a sound. It doesn't. Okay, so that's the video. That's the video. Get your page managed in 30 days. I'm just going to play it again. You can see this I did with InShot app. It's a free app. And the same thing, I will do it for somebody. They will pay me 1,000 at least, or 2,000 if I'm nice. Then look at the explainer video I did for Digital Biz Lab. And they paid me 5,000 to do this for another business the same day. So that's it. So you've seen it. That's an explainer video. I did it with an app, on a website, and I just downloaded. I didn't pay anything. I didn't pay. I was just exploring and trying to understand. I just went to Google to search how to make explainer video. Then they showed me different websites, and I tried out one, and then I did that. So be someone who is hungry to learn, hungry to succeed. So let's move on to the 10th skill. So the 10th thing, okay, so about the video marketing also, you can offer services such as video animations. You can use apps for animations. There are different apps, and these are things that you would think, oh, many people have done it before, but no, many people still don't know it. They still don't know it. They still don't know about animation video. So you can still offer the service to a lot of clients out there, a lot of business people. Video editing also. Some people can do videos and then they need someone to edit it. Also promotional videos that promote someone's product, videos that you can use for an ad, then explainer videos. You know, there are lots, and people who could be your potential clients are coaches, small businesses, churches. There are some churches that need videos to promote their programs, to just be creative, and you can be that person. So let's move on. So the 10th thing on my list, I'm not saying skill now, the 10th thing on my list is, I don't know if I should put it as a skill, but it is something that is happening on social media, happening online right now. So it is called monetizing an existing knowledge. What do you know? This is another place where the gold can be found. Like, the real gold is here. And for all the 9 other skills we have talked about, when you advance, you can get to this number 10 and monetize the knowledge you have. Just imagine this class. It is a knowledge I have already of digital products, digital skills, and I can monetize it. I can decide to sell the course for 10,000 and people will buy. It is another place where the gold can be found. When you registered for this course, you saw where I said this should have been 15K. Yeah, no jokes. I can decide to monetize it. It's my knowledge and people will pay. So invest in yourself and pass on the knowledge to people and get paid doing that. So imagine you know a lot about website design, you've done successfully for people, and now you want to offer a course teaching people how to do website design. That is your knowledge. You are a copywriter, you are an affiliate marketer, you are a graphic designer, you are a social media manager. Just the way I teach people, I teach a lot of people how to manage pages. And like I said, if you don't want to learn on YouTube, if I have maybe up to 20 people or more, I can do a price slash and maybe a 50% discount because of this class and old social media training. So what was I talking about? Okay, examples of people doing monetizing their knowledge. So I'm going to tell you some of them. Niger Branchik, you should know her on Instagram, or if you don't, you can just copy out the name and go and see. She teaches people how to use Instagram platform. She is making money from it. If you know Niger Branchik, I've been following her for like 3 years plus, and it has been from one level to another for her. Obis Aura, you know, I knew her last year, or not last year, in 2018, and she teaches people how to dress, how to be neat, how to be stylish, as a wife, as a girlfriend, looking to get married, how to just be a pepperly kind of person. You understand those stuff? This is something she loves doing. I think it's a passion kind of thing, and she's now transferring it. She's converting this passion to a knowledge product that people will buy, and people are buying it. A lot of people want to learn how to dress. You know what I mean? People have money to buy clothes, but then they don't know how to combine these things, or they dress, they still don't look good. So they want to learn from someone who is doing so well how they can appear very well. So there is Money Africa platform. She teaches you how to invest. I've been on a Telegram group before for 6 months, and they'll tell you about different investment platforms. She is good with investment, and so she's now teaching people how to invest right. And then we have Axdams, a weight loss coach who successfully was able to lose 40 kg weight, and now she's monetizing her knowledge. She has written books. She has created an app, and she's one of my boss, one of the people I work with, and I've managed our institute page for a year, like I said. We have Trisha Bees, the sales coach, the number 1 person that I know so far in Nigeria that can teach you so well how to sell. And she also teaches people how to monetize their knowledge. And we have Steve Harris, the coach I paid in late 2018, and I attended this early 2019 session of monetizing your knowledge. That is what he's teaching you. He knows how to monetize his knowledge, and now he's passing on the knowledge to people to teach them how they too can monetize theirs. And so we have Ife's Kitchen. She's a cook and she teaches people how to cook. I mean, all of these people I have just mentioned, no one is earning small money. Oh, these are millionaires. Like, they are earning millions from each course. When I calculated my time, the course we had with Stivaris and how much he made, I think it was over 10 million from just one course. When I calculated the number of people that were in that class. So you see this thing, it works. What knowledge do you have that is worth paying for? What knowledge do you have that is worth paying for? Is it cooking? What is it? Note, you have to start free. You have to start by putting people together in a class and teaching them that stuff for free. Because nobody knows you. You need feedback. You need people to talk about you. And for them to talk about you, they must have been products of your class. So they need to experience it. So don't feel somehow, don't feel too big to hold a free class. That's why I'm teaching you this, because the next time I'm going to have a class like this with another set of people. It may not be free. I don't know. If the Holy Spirit says go and do it free, I'll do it free. But if it says I should monetize this one, I will monetize it. And I will have feedback, because most of you have attended. And maybe in 6 months' time, like I said, even if it is one person coming back to say, Faith, I did what you said, and I am now maybe monetizing my knowledge, or I am now a smartphone photographer, and I now have been able to work with 30 clients so far. You know, that is the testimony I look to here. And that is it for monetizing your knowledge. Glory to God. Hallelujah. 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 So we've been able to discuss 10 skills in demand. The first is affiliate and referral marketing. The second is copywriting. Third is graphics design. The fourth is website design. The fifth is social media management. The sixth is SEO expert and ad expert. The seventh is smartphone photography. The eighth is email marketing, email list building. The ninth is video marketing. The 10th is selling your knowledge product, monetizing your knowledge, monetizing your knowledge, monetizing your knowledge. So that's it. So at this point, I'm going to take questions. Then after the questions, I will tell you the action points that you can take tonight, and then I'll tell you my 5 secrets to business sustenance, and that will make your business keep growing. These things are going to take very. Okay, so we're almost closing now. How has it been? So it's time for questions. Do I have questions? If you have a question, can you raise your hand so I can unmute you? Okay, these hands that are up, are they hands for questions? Or the hands have been up before? Okay, let me unmute. Oh, okay. Who is asking a question? Osanebi Faith, is your hand for question? So if you have a question, just write something in the, like a message. Once I see it, I will unmute you and then you ask your question. But if there's no question, I can proceed. Okay, you said no, it's not. Okay. Okay. So no question. Okay, so let me move on. If after the class you have a question, you can send to me via mail. So the same email you have been using to chat to me to get my messages, you can use it also to send any question you have to me. Okay, so I wrote here action points to take tonight. And the first one, oh dear Lord, what's this now? Okay. And the first one is decide on at least one skill. So I believe there's at least something you've heard tonight that you want to go into. So you have to decide on at least one skill. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. You still have a little time before you fall asleep. Just commit yourself. This is how you start taking action. Procrastination is saying, okay, tomorrow morning I will think. Tomorrow my brain will be fresh. Don't give yourself that mindset. Don't allow yourself think that way. Then ask yourself, why do I want to learn this thing that you've chosen to go into, this skill? Why do I want to learn it? For me, that is my secret motivation. The reason behind what I want to learn, the reason behind it, okay, I want to learn it so I can be financially stable, so I can fix this and fix that in my life, because I'm tired of asking people for some certain things. It is a motivation to me, because I want to be able to give. It is a motivation for me. So for you, it might be a different motivation. So ask yourself, why do I want to learn this? And let that thing be your motivation. Then set a goal on how long you want to learn it for. You cannot be learning forever. You cannot say, okay, I want to learn till I am perfect. It might take you maybe till next year if you don't have a timely goal. So you have to set a goal on how long you want to learn, and when you'll be rounding up the first phase of your learning period. Life is a continuous stuff where you have to learn. But for this now, you can say, okay, in the next 1 month, I want to learn. I want to learn to an extent and be able to start offering this thing for free, so I can get feedback to know if I really tried, to hear from people. Okay, so the fourth action you should take is to learn from at least the best 5 people in that niche. Don't forget this. You have to pick the best people. Google them. Who are the best in this thing? And then learn from them. Consume their materials. I can learn a lot. I can learn a lot from people. Learn a lot for a lot of free stuff online. And then the 15th year, I said spend a lot of time practicing. That's the journey to mastery. You have to practice. Me, I don't get tired of learning. Social media marketing, I still act as though I don't know it. I still go on YouTube and I want to know what's reigning. What are people doing now on social media marketing? I will just search for it. You know, I want to just be updated and keep knowing what's going on. I don't want the industry to move faster than myself. I should be ahead of them. So then the 6th year is for you to launch. When you've learned very well, you've offered free services, and you have feedback, you know you're good, you have to now launch. You have to now learn how to sell your idea, how to brand yourself. And I hope to send you mails, you know, from now on, every week, to help you establish whatever it is you've chosen to do, to help you grow in it. Since I'm a social media manager, I will just be giving you tips on how to, maybe later on, when I know that, oh, some people have skills now, I can then be sending you mails on how to sell it on social media and on any other platform that I think will be helpful to you. And so over here, I'll go to the next slides. We're done. These are the final one. So I wrote here, it's never too late to start. Become your own teacher today. Invest in knowledge, product. 50% of your time daily should be for learning. I am saying this because it is what I do. 5 hours learning time daily will give you 75 days of learning in 1 year, which is fair enough. And you who have spent 50% of your daily time to learn, you are definitely going to be different from the one who is not learning. Take notes. You will. It will show in the things you know. It will definitely show. You will always be ahead. You will always be like, it will show. It will help your skill. You will be ahead. You will know what's happening in your industry ahead of time. So, okay, I wrote here my 5 secrets to continuous growth, to business sustenance, and these things are important to me. So firstly, I wrote fellowship with the Holy Spirit instead of friends. I am not a woman of friends. I am a spirit. I am a Holy Spirit. So I am someone who loves to spend more time with the Holy Spirit. I just believe he knows best. He can teach me. Can teach me so much. So he's the boss. He's the one who has seen the future. My friends have not seen my future, so let me stick with the one who has the compass that can direct me very well. So as a business person, you must yield yourself to the leading of the Holy Spirit. You must be calm enough to hear when God is talking to you, when God is saying move. You know, when I was doing business, at every point when I had to increase price, when I was doing page management, I started with 10,000 naira, and now some clients are paying me 40,000 naira to manage their pages. And I didn't increase my price because I saw people increasing prices. No. Every time I tell you, it was the Holy Spirit that told me it is time to increase your price. And once I increase it, everything will go well. I'll find out that people are paying, people are not even complaining. So I'm not following any stuff people are doing, maybe the population, what they are saying, what business people are saying. No, I'm giving myself to God to ask, okay, I need more money, or is it time to increase price? Is it time, sweet Holy Spirit? And he will talk to me, and he will talk to you too. So just the question is, can you hear? Are you willing to hear? I'll talk a lot in my meals about the Holy Spirit. And so the second thing here, the second secret I have is give for the propagation of the gospel. Jesus has said to us, go into the world and preach the gospel to all creatures. And you know, you may not be able to go to China, you may not be able to go to the US, the UK, but then if you're in a ministry that is into mission trip, maybe they sponsor Bibles or they do any other projects that propagates the gospel, you can support them. You can support them in that your church. Because one thing I believe is, if I can pay for a copy of the Bible and it gets to China, it means going to China will not be difficult for me. It will not. It will not, because I have done something spiritual that has reached that land, and so it will not be difficult for me to reach China. And so the next thing about giving is tithe consistently. Tithe is not your money. I'm not among the people who are saying, oh, don't pay your tithe, you're giving it to one person. No. Go and pay your tithe, and just go and pay your tithe. Let me not start talking about tithing. Go and pay. Okay. This picture you see here is actually a picture of January 1st, in November, while I was in Lagos in a program, the Holy Spirit told me to give a particular amount of money and to give it as a tithe. And I just had to put it here for someone might be inspired, maybe someone who is a giver. And guess what? The money he said I should give was 1,000,000 naira. And that money was a tithe. It was not any other thing. It was a tithe. And so this was on the 1st of January. This is me, my sisters. They also took their own seats. And this is Reverend Tom pouring out blessings on us. And I was glad that I was able to do what the Spirit of God told me to do. And I'm someone that God will always talk to me, because of how I've so yielded myself that if there's only one person in this world that the Holy Spirit can count on to do something, whether to give for the gospel or to help a human, I am yielding myself to here to say, Father, I will do it. 2 weeks ago, someone sent, I sent a message to someone, and while I was chatting with the person, the Holy Spirit said, send this person money, told me the particular amount, and immediately I did it. And he said to me immediately that he had told different people to give that same girl the money, but they did not. So I was just glad in my heart that I was able to listen. So do you think someone like me, I can ever fail in business? It is impossible, because I have so yielded myself to spiritual guidance that I will always be ahead. I said earlier on that if I am on Instagram and I'm doing Instagram marketing, Instagram management, and if the platform should crash, I have nothing to lose. It is not the platform that's sustaining me. My sustenance is spiritual. The Holy Spirit, the God I serve, owns the whole world. He owns everything, and giving me another business is just it's just something that is the least thing that is going to do. So another thing here I wrote is give to humanity. Give to people, help your family, help your friends if you can. Help people. God has blessed you to be a blessing. Then the third I wrote here is to have a burning passion for knowledge and self-growth, because This is something I have. I always want to learn. I am never tired of learning. Till this world will end, I don't think I'll stop learning. I don't think. The only thing that I think excites me a lot is learning. When I have to learn something, just sit down and be learning new things. So the fourth year is to have clarity. I am, and I said, know what you want in life. If you know what you want, you will grow. You will grow. You will grow. If you know what you want, don't be indecisive. Be a person that knows what he or she wants. Don't be the one that people can talk to today. Oh yeah, you have moved to the left. Tomorrow you have moved to the right. No, you should have a stand. You should know what you want to do next. Like that, just know it. And the best way that you can have clarity is when you spend time, you pray. Just pray. Pray to God. Pray to God. I'm someone, I pray in tongues. If you're like that, spend more time praying in tongues, and trust me, the Spirit of God will show you what you should be doing. Then the 15th year is to surround yourself with the right people in business and in every other area of your life. You cannot have the wrong friends. You cannot have friends who are not working and you want to work. You cannot have friends who do not believe that they can ever make #1,000,000 and then you want to make #1,000,000. You can't surround yourself with such people. They will keep bringing you down, bringing your ideas down. So it is not a bad thing to. There's nothing like, oh, we grew up together. There's nothing like we went to the same school. If they are not helping your vision, if they are not going to help you, it is better for one to go down than for the two of you to go down. Because if two people goes down, no one can help each other. But if one is down, the other one that is up can stretch hand down to help that one come up. So you yourself, you have to go up. If your friends are not people that are willing to go up with you, you have to go up, and then later on, when you're strong enough, you pull them up if they are willing to come up. So surround yourself with the right people in business. Some people will fail in business because they have followed the wrong people. You're listening to people who have never done business before, and they are giving you idea on how to go about your business. And these people have never done business. And these people are, how do I put it? You don't have to listen. You don't have to follow age to say, oh, the person is old, that's why I listen to the person. No. A 30-year-old person might give you a better business advice than a 50-year-old. Imagine a 50-year-old has never made $1,000,000 and wants to advise you on how to make $1,000,000. Okay, why didn't you make $1,000,000 till you got to 50? Or someone who is 30 now wants to teach you how to make $1,000,000, and you say, no, this person is too young for me. No, you can't do that. So surround yourself with the right people. If there are no questions, this is my last slide. Let me see all the chats. Is there a question here? Okay, so we're ending now. We're ending in the next 3 minutes. So final charge, I'm giving you some favorite scriptures. One of it is commit your actions to the Lord and your plans will succeed. So always talk to God about your actions, about your plans. Then another one, the desire of the lazy man kills him, for his hands refuse to labor. Don't be a lazy man. Let your hands labor, and God will bless the works of your hand. Another one is all hard work brings profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. So don't be a talker. Be someone who wants to work hard. Another one is I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This is a favorite scripture, and truly you can do all things. All of the skills I showed you, it was just the SEO that I have not tried out, and if I want to master the rest of them, I will. So if you are here and you can effectively practice a skill, and you write a proposal to me, to my mail, and maybe there's something you can collaborate with Digital Biz Lab to offer your own service, I am willing to receive more people. Any digital skill, I'll have to know that, oh, you are good. You have to prove it to me. You have to show me feedback, or you have to say, okay, maybe I'll offer a free service or something like that. I'm open. So you can always send me a mail. So I'm going to send you a mail in the morning. Please check it. And in that mail, I'll be asking some questions. So just answer it. It will help me continue the class and the email sessions with you. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate this. I truly appreciate the fact that you came out. Thank you to everyone who's still to this time. Thank you. You can send me a mail if the class has been impactful. Also, I'll be sending you what's it called, a mail for you to drop a feedback, like I said. So thank you. Should I play music or you people are going? All right, bye. My sister said I should play music. Oh.
You'd agree, right? But what they can't do.
This is my season of praise. This is my season to shout. Oh. Victory song I'm singing today. We will shout for joy. We will praise some more. We will dance. We will sing. We will love you more. On and on. Thank you. From the bottom of our heart, I don't want this to end. I don't want this to end. I don't want this to end. No, never. I don't want this to end. I don't want this to end. No, never. I don't want this to end. I don't want this to end. I don't want this to end. Thank you, Shalom. Thank you, Fajina. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Evie. I think you're my classmate from school. Yeah. Thank you, Susan. Okay, I think I have to. Yes, you can either go to visual the comments. You cannot video with your phone, it's not working. I wanted to record it. I'm not showing you. Can you see that? Okay, let me use my phone. I wanna let it out. So this song is from your place, so if you want to download, go and download it too. Oh, Bruno, thank you. Yes, so Pastor Aya is my paddy. We will praise the Lord. Okay. Let me do a recording of this comment section. Okay. Okay, let me even snap it. That would be better. Deborah, don't sing my song. Is it your song? I played it to my phone. So, no, I'm trying to get like a screenshot of the comments using a phone to.
Abi. Hope people know my classes on. Deborah, you're disturbing. I saw your message, like that was when my recording was almost about to stop. Okay, so bye bye. People are still here. Oh, bye bye. Thank you. Let me end it now.